All right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. Listen to my voice. Can you tell I just got out of bed? Woo! It's happy day. You know why? Jesus is alive. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's see. What do we want to say today? Yes, I got rid of the beard. You know why? I just turned 63, and I thought, you know what? Why look like I'm 73? Yeah. All right. So we did that. I'm feeling much better to get back to this. Maybe I can meet someone that more this way. That thought did cross my mind. All right. That's all in God's hands. I am not playing. I played last time. I learned my lesson. I have a little Jacob's hip memory here. Yeah, baby. It's a sad thing that I needed a lesson at the age of 62. But I did, and I'm so thankful that God has gotten my attention. Oh, my Lord Jesus, thank you so much, sweetheart. God, I love Jesus. The glasses are a little off. What do we want to say? There's so many things to say. You'll find this out. The more that you walk with the Lord, you'll be like, you're ready to like minister to somebody, or you have an opportunity like something like this. And it's like, you could go a number of directions because God is hitting you everywhere you turn. Remember I said about, look around you and there's always something that you could be that could be inspirational to you. Yeah, I'm serious about that. You see me laughing a lot, but it's not because I'm being silly. It's because I'm joyful and life is fun. And especially if you're in the Spirit of God. Here comes a truck. I'm going to show them what my 370,000 mile car can do. Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's getting there, honey. It's, yeah, baby. It's faster than you. Woo! All right. Still not too far off the speed limit. Don't worry. All right. So, yeah, anywhere you look, you're going to find inspiration from the Spirit. And by the way, someone was blessing me last night. They're telling me how much they're appreciating what I'm doing, and they kept saying, don't stop what you're doing. Dude, you don't have to tell me to stop doing something that is the most fun in my whole life, okay? You don't have to do that. And also, I don't need the encouragement. I don't need the encouragement that, somebody's going to say, I think what you're doing is a good thing. I don't need that either. I love it. I love to hear it because that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this in order to be a blessing to somebody. But I want you to know, when the Spirit of God is in you and moving in you, you don't need anybody to tell you anything. That's why I think Paul says somewhere in one of his letters, he goes, you need no one to teach you. You don't need a teacher. You have a teacher. Jesus said he would send you a helper. You got your helper, baby. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say, is that the Spirit of God is so full and evident when you're when you're empty enough for him to be fully resident in you. Baby, you could go a number of directions and it's going to be a blessing to somebody. I could pick anything right now and it will be a blessing. But I'm kind of resting because I want it to be what he wants. I don't want it to be what I want. I want it to be what he wants. And that brings me to another thought. This Christian walk is not about being saved, baby. You might think it's about being saved. You might think it's about, spending eternity with Jesus. I'm not talking about hell. Hell's for losers. Don't even think about hell. We'll talk about it some other time, all right? But Jesus' death wasn't intended to save us from hell. It was to save us from ourselves. Yeah, baby. He knew there's no way that we're going to be able to empty ourselves enough for God to take full residence in us unless he gives us his Spirit, which will make that happen. That's what he's saving us from. But my point in saying this to you is, that's not the end game of this walk. The end game of this walk is the walk. It's not the destination, it's the walk. And so, how can you have a better walk? You can't have the best walk that's available to you just by being thankful that you're saved. That's a great start. In fact, that's a necessary foundation. But that's not going to get you joy. That's not going to give you unending joy. That's not going to put you in a position to be able to know exactly what to do for whomever crosses your path, so that you can be a vessel for God to touch that person exactly where they need to be touched. Just living a thankful life that you were saved from yourself, that's not going to get you there, baby. You know what's going to get you there? I don't think you're ready for this. I got to watch it. As soon as I make this turn, I got to take a left exit. And so I need to navigate a little beyond who's riding me like a maniac. I'll tell you, baby, what's going to get you to the place is not thankfulness. Thankfulness is the beginning. What's going to get you to be fully at peace and joy is discipline. I knew you were going to love that. But guess what? It's not your discipline. Big surprise. It's God's discipline. Huh. Now, how are you going to figure out God's discipline unless you get deep into the Bible? Isn't that what the Bible's all about? Do this, don't do that. What's that song? There's a song that does that. Do this, don't do that. I can't think of it, but it's a nice little funky thing. There better be funk on the other side of this experience. There better be funk. I want funk, I want bird songs, and I want pizza. All right. So, how do we determine what God's discipline is? I'll tell you what, baby. You live with a clear conscience. Yeah, baby. You live with a clear conscience. You make choices that you know are going to bless the one that loves you most. Most. Yeah, baby. God is not so big and so awesome that he isn't blessed to the very core when you set your attention on him and doing everything, making every choice for his full pleasure, honor, and glory, because you want him to be seen in you by anybody who passes you. Yeah, baby.